You won't believe what's in your drinking water. Do you think your tap water is safe to drink? Do you think it's safe to shower in? Believe it or not, when you take a shower, you can absorb chemicals that are in your water. So what we're talking about today is what is actually in your water, and I'm going to show you how you can get a report, or you can test your water to find out exactly what's in it. So I've been plumbing for 42 years, and when I really started studying water and finding out what's in it, it blew my mind. Now I've installed a whole house water filtration system. And if you stay till the end, I'm going to tell you the one brand not to install, but it's not because it's not a good product. So the first thing I want you to do is go to halowater.com. Go down there and then scroll down on the left-hand side. You'll see a link where it says, what's in my water? And I want you to click on this. So this will take you over to an EWG report where you can put in your zip code, click on the water utility, and it will actually give you the water utility report for the area that you live in. So what I love about this is no matter who's coming out, if you do decide to get a water filtration system, no matter who's coming out to test your water, click on this because this is a great third-party report, meaning I don't have anything to do with it. Halo doesn't have anything to do with it. Any water filtration company doesn't have anything to do with it. Even the municipalities don't. This is a report derived from information from each municipality. Now, don't get me wrong. You're going to see things in there that you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe there is this much of this in there. I remember seeing a water report one time that talked about how much fecal matter was allowed in our drinking water. Think about that. How much fecal matter is allowed to be in our drinking water? Well, you know what? It is allowed. And these reports go through and look at, are we maintaining everything we're supposed to maintain? Now, a municipality, a utility provider can still be a superior rating and have some pretty high numbers, but there's reasons for that. So let's talk about the water first. Where does it come from? Well, first it comes from the source. It's either a storage reservoir, man-made lakes to hold water, to catch water, rainwater, which helps fill those, and creeks and everything else, and the return water. So when you flush your toilet and that water goes out, it gets treated and gets mixed back in to the water that's going to come in to our drinking water. So from there, it has to go through disinfection and then sedimentation. So it's going to disinfect it. It's going to kill a lot of the stuff in it. Then it's going to go to sedimentation where it's going to filter out any garbage, any big stuff. And we've seen that. That's where they get the water bottles, the trash, any products that really shouldn't be in the water. This is where it's going to help get them out. Then it goes through filtration and gets pumped out to the water towers where it adds the pressure to where when you use water, you've got pressure. Now, remember at this point, some of these chemicals have to be in there. If we did not have chemicals in our water, by the time that it got to us, it had mold, mildew, and bacteria in it. Nobody wants that. The Safe Water Drinking Act says they have to do that. Now, there's things that we need. We need some fluoride. We need some chlorine. We need different things in the water. I understand that, but just how much is in there? So once you get this report and determine what all's going on it, what's happening, what's in your water, you've got to figure out what to do. Now, that report is great, but I want to show you there's also other tests that you can do. So there's basically a swimming pool chlorine test. You can find out different things that are in your water. Now, this one in particular actually it does a hardness test, which you want to know if you've got hard water, an iron test, and a pH test. Once you drop this tube down in there and crack it and it sucks the water up in, it'll tell you what your chlorine parts per million is. And it's really good because, swimming pools are supposed to be down here around 1.5. We've gone into houses that had it, 3 to 5, somewhere around here. And I tell you what, that is a lot of chlorine. And believe it or not, that's exactly why I ended up putting a whole house water filtration on my house, because I went in to brush my teeth one morning, actually not one morning, several mornings in a row, and all I could smell was this whiff of chlorine. But remember this, just like vegetables you bring home from the store, they've got pesticides on it because we have to keep the bugs off. We have to keep different things off. What do? You filter it out, you rinse it, you wash it off. When it comes to water, a whole house water filtration is the best thing to do. Now again, I'm not going to try to sell you a water filtration today. I just want you to be aware of it, but do stay till the end. And I'm going to tell you what brand not to buy, and I'll give you the reason why. So we're actually going to do a water test today, and what I'm going to do is the SJ Wave, the 16-in-1 water test kit. And I'm literally going to read the directions here just so you see. First of all, remove one strip from the sealable bag. As soon as you remove it, close it right back up. Then you immerse the reagent area, so the strips, down in the tube. It says induce it into the water sample for 2 seconds and take it out immediately. Use a clean paper towel to absorb the excess water from the edge of the testing pads. After that, now this will be the fun part. Hold the strip horizontally for about 30 seconds and compare the results against the chart provided. Now, it's neat. They give you a chart right here on the box. One thing too, before you test your water, make sure you turn the water on and let it run for a couple of minutes. Okay, so I've got the paper towels here. I've got my water. I'm gonna open this up, pull out one strip. Okay, so immerse the reagent area of the strip. So you've got a spot here at the end for your fingers. Then you've got the strip. So we're gonna stick this in, 1001, 1002. Now I'm laying it down to look at the color. So 0, I look good there. Chlorine might be a little high. Chlorine's up around 3, maybe 5. Iron's good. Copper's good. Lead is good. Nitrate is good. Nitrite is good. MPS, not sure what that is, but that's high. That's at 10. Total chlorine is about a 3. It's in the good range, but the high end of it. Fluoride is down low. Guys, this is a test that was very easy to do. Now, there are other tests that you can do. The main things that I always tell people you want to check for, really, chlorine. That's your biggest thing. So now you know how to test the system. What do? Well, look at the different chemicals. Look at your family. Do you have a little baby? Are you concerned about giving your baby too much chlorine? Believe it or not, when you take a shower, your body absorbs these exact same chemicals that I'm talking about. So at this point, if your water is really bad or you've got health issues and water is something you need to think about, a whole house water filtration system may be good. Can you just use point of use filters like the Brita for drinking water, things like that? Yes, you can. And there are filtration systems just for showers. If you're a plumber and you install whole house water filtration systems, do me a favor and leave me a comment down below and let me know, what do you use and why do you like them? The one brand that I'm going to tell you I don't use anymore is Plumber's Choice, Flowtech. The reason being is we've had problems with their units. The customer service from them, David Johnson, the owner, actually came out. He treated my people in the office horribly. He treated them so bad. One of my guys is like, Roger, if I'd have thought you wouldn't have fired me, I'd have worn him out. Now, when you're treating my people that bad, that's not good. I was in here in the studio, so I knew nothing about it. He was gone by the time I got out. But we've had problems with their product. And then when we tried reaching out to them, they did not stand behind their product. My recommendation is anything but Flowtech. The reason being, Plumber's Choice is not the choice of a really good plumber. Anyway, I hope that helps you out. I'm Roger Wakefield, Lead AP, helping you stay safer with clean drinking water.